everyone, I'm Ivory Tickler and welcome back to another episode on the Pixelmon server. Here we are in front of the door that we built last time. Isn't it so cool? And I had a little idea for the beginning of our episode today. I was thinking that we could start with a mining session. And I'm not just gonna mine with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this mine that we already created here. And I'm going to basically mine. I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour. And I'm going to mine as much as I can within that hour. And I'm also going to see if I can make it look a little bit better. Maybe make it wider, perhaps. And then at the end of the hour, I'll check back in with you guys and we'll see how many resources I've gotten and also how far I've gotten. So if that sounds fun to you, just stick around and that's what we're going to do. Alright, see you in an hour. Alright guys, we managed to go to about block 406, which is pretty awesome. And we got tons of resources. I ran into lava a few times and I almost died. That was really scary. But I also managed to dig out the staircase a little bit more, and now we have 3 blocks of staircase all the way across. And I want to show you guys what resources we got just from this mining session. Let's take a look here. Well, first of all, what is that? Oh, that's a geodude. Never mind. Not super interesting. Alright, so we got lots of redstone. As you can see, we got a little bit of lapis, sapphires, crystals, rubies, and amethyst. Not very much of any of those. We got 1 bauxite from battling a graveler, tons of iron. I say tons, that's not really a lot. And we got a good amount of firestone shards for only just mining 1 pathway. We weren't doing any branch mining or anything, so I feel like this is really good for the amount of mining that we did. I was using my, whenever I would get to ores and stuff, I would use my Fortune 2 pickaxe. I don't have a Fortune 3 one currently, but Fortune 2 is still better than nothing. I feel like that looks a little weird right there. Yeah, so I feel like it is going pretty well, and we did quite a bit of progress so far. Alright guys, let's take a look at how the mine is coming along. I went ahead and put in a ceiling all the way down, and I put lighting in underneath these trapdoors. And once I got to the bottom, I decided to look at some inspiration pictures of actual mines. And they actually do, you know how regular Minecraft has those big pillars and the little square sections? That is actually a thing with mines. So I am experimenting right now with making those squares and having pillars. I'm still using the same wood because I want it to match everything. So I'm digging out and then putting, making a 3x3 section in the ceiling, and then every time there's a cross across here is where I'm going to be putting the light. So tell me what you think of this, and if you think there needs to be something else. I do think eventually I would like to have a railway going all the way down the mine shaft, and have a mine cart so we can easily get back and forth to the end of the mine. And that way, no matter how far our branch mines go out, we'll be able to get there quickly. But let me know what you think of this design, and if you have any other ideas for it. Alright guys, so we had a comment from James Vera, and he said we should place some water sources up in the ceiling here to try to get some dripping effects in front of the entrance to our mine. So I'm gonna try and do that next. Alright guys, I have added lots of water source blocks up there. And I think it looks really good. I even added one right over here, as you can tell. Let's just step back and take a look at it. You can see little drips every once in a while, and I really like that. It looks really good, I think. What a great suggestion, by the way. That makes it look so much more like cavey in here for some reason. We just gotta be really careful not to dig up there. But yes, thank you so much for the suggestion. I really like the way that turned out. So let's also go ahead and dig out some rooms on the sides here. I'm not sure how much we'll get done on them today, but let's just go ahead and start digging and see what kind of shape we can come up with. Okay guys, we have kind of an immediate problem here. If I dig this block out, there's water pouring in from the river. So, and I'm pretty sure that will happen if I do these two blocks as well. So this is kind of as far as we can go in this direction. So what I'm thinking is maybe our bandits that lived here would have dug down like several levels, and maybe this is just a small storage room, but there could be like ladders down and several rooms below. Do tell me what you think of that idea, because I'm not completely sold on how that would work yet, but I think that it might be better than just stopping and making tiny rooms here. So yeah, let me know what you think of that idea. Okay guys, I actually changed it up a little bit because I was like, why should I let a river stop me from doing what I want? So I went outside and filled up a little bit of this area so I could dig out just a little bit more, because I wanted to mimic the style that we have down in the mines, kind of, a little bit for this room. Do tell me what you think about it. The doorway in is a little bit narrow because of how we've made our mine. Let me show you what I mean. So if we go over here to our mine, because it's 3 wide for most of the way up, that means that this area is a little narrower. But I think it's okay because we don't really need that doorway part to be super wide. And I started digging out this side as well, but it's not like pretty or anything yet. Not that the other side is pretty, just that one's not as done as the other side is. So, about what we're going to put in this room, I was thinking for a hideout, I think that they would need some storage, probably some beds, probably a lot of loot lying around, some food storage as well. So I'm not really sure what I want to go in this room. This room is a little bit like wetter because there's water dripping through the ceiling in this room. So I feel like they would have had to have been careful about what they placed in this room. So maybe something that wouldn't be damaged too much by water. Whereas the other room is not like that, because it's not as near to the river. There's no water dripping through the ceiling. So like, I don't really think they would want to put their beds where there's water dripping. You know, maybe that would be the next level down or something. And they wouldn't want their food in here either. So, I'm not really sure. Maybe some just like general supplies or something. Alright guys, I have revised how I want this to look a little bit. I put the lighting in the middle of these squares instead of on the cross beams. I think that looks a lot better. And I just kept going with it for a while to see if I continued to like it. And I think I'm going to continue this pattern all the way down. I'm also going to get a minecart system set up, I think. And I want it to run all the way down the passage. And I think that will look really cool. Alright guys, we are back in the swamp. And we're looking for a mega swampert. It's a little bit laggy right now. I'm sorry about that. It is because of the rain, probably. However, I've been looking for it to rain because it seems like Swampert has a chance of appearing while it's raining and at nighttime. Not really sure what time of day it is right now. It doesn't look like nighttime. But we have a chance, I think. Hopefully it continues to rain and we can maybe find some cool Pokemon while we're at it. Alright guys, I found a gold duck, which is super awesome, so I'm going to try to catch it. I did just catch a Psyduck, but I believe I forgot to press the record button whenever I did that, unfortunately. So let's just try to catch this gold duck for now. Good news is, it's the opposite gender of us, so we can try the love ball. Alright, we caught a gold duck. That's super awesome. Nice! And we're learning synthesis. I'm honestly gonna get rid of Stunspore. Alright, we ran into a Grimer. This is awesome. We're just catching all the Pokemon today. And it just so happens to be a female as well, which is awesome. Because we can use Love Ball. Who knew that so many of my favorite Pokemon were in the swamp? I should have come here a lot earlier. Okay, something I realized is I've been pressing the button for record while I've been traveling, and then pressing it again while I'm like actually trying to record something, so it's like actually offset and it hasn't been recording what I wanted to record. It was recording just the sections where I was traveling and not doing anything, so that's kind of disappointing. That means that a lot of footage where I caught Pokemon was actually lost. So at the end of the video I will have a card for you guys to look at all of the Pokemon that we caught, just to summarize, since some of that footage got lost. Okay, here's another cool Pokemon. It's a Drowsy. I like how like chunky they made it look. If not for the way the face looks, it almost looks like Pooh Bear in this game. Especially like from the back. I guess the nose is too long. But it even has like little pants on, which is I guess the opposite of Pooh Bear, but very similar though. There we go. We are just catching all the Pokemon today. I just want to let it be known that I think this is the only time I've ever wished for it to rain in Minecraft, just so that we can find that Swampert. Like, this is literally the only time I will probably ever wish for that, ever. Because usually it just lags the game so much that I never want the rain to happen. But right now, it's like our only hope to finding Swampert, so if it rains, that will be great. Well, one good thing is we managed to run into Gligar, so that's really awesome. Let's go ahead and try to catch it. Sweet, we caught a Gligar! That is so awesome! Okay, I got a little distracted, as you can see. It turns out that the mesa backs right up against our forest, and like a regular looking forest over there, and the swamp. So it's like 4 really cool biomes all backed up against each other. It's amazing. I'm seriously super happy right now. I don't think I've been to this town before. The waystone was not like set up so for me, so I don't think I have been here. Other people may have been. But let's check out what they're selling in the shop and see if there's anything cool around here. I think other people may have been here because look at this cobblestone. Doesn't look like they're selling anything in this shop. There's nobody here. Why is there no shopkeeper? Pit Stop Pete, what you want to go chasing Pokemon for? Got some real nice cars to fix in here. Wow. Was unaware there were any cars here. I don't know if I said this before, but I think our Pokemon quests are like messed up right now. When I looked at my quest menu, there weren't any. And I was like, why? Why are there no Pokemon quests? Maybe we'll get a good view of the town up here. Yeah, this is really cool. I was kind of hoping there would be a gym or something, but I don't see one, so. Regardless, I'm glad to have found another town. Doesn't look like anyone has taken the books from this town either. And that's usually a sure sign of people having been here. Alright guys, I guess that's gonna do it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I had a really fun time making this episode. If you have any tips for me on how to find that Mega Swampert and beat it, let me know in the comments section. I enjoyed doing those water source blocks, so thanks for that suggestion too. I had fun with our mining session. Mining sessions are always just a calming, relaxing kind of thing to do. And we did a lot of exploration and catching Pokemon too, so if you'd like to see all the Pokemon we caught in one handy slide, just stay tuned to the last bit of the episode because there will be a handy slide for you right there to look at all the Pokemon that we caught. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Bye!